alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful.
We are here to have a debate between private schools and public schools. We three are the members who are going to speak about private schools, and these are the members who are going to speak about public schools. So let's start.
I believe that public schools offer the best education for all students of all backgrounds and abilities. We are excited to discuss this point with you today.
I believe that private schools provide a unique and valuable education for students and can prepare students better for college. I'm looking forward to exploring this topic with you all today.
I strongly believe that public schools are more affordable and accessible to a wider range of students from all backgrounds can attend public school without worrying cost of tuition fees or other expenses private school may have.
While I agree that the cost can be a barrier for some students, but I think that private schools provide a unique advantage that outweigh the cost. For instance, private schools usually have the smaller class sizes, which allows for more individualized attention and support from teachers.
I can see how smaller class sizes can be beneficial, but I think that public schools have more desired learning environment. Students from different backgrounds and socio-economic status attend public school, creating a rich and varied classroom experience. In contrast, private schools tend to attract more homogeneous students population, which can limit the exposure and the understanding different perspective.
I understand your point about diversity, but private schools often have more rigorous academic program with a greater focus on college preparation and advanced coursework. This can help students better for college and help them succeed in both academically and personality.
I see your point about academies, but I still think that public schools have better resources and facilities. Since public school founded by the government and they access to more resources such as advanced technology, experienced teacher, and extracurricular activities that promote personal growth and development. But private schools have limited resources and may not offer as many opportunities to students.
Right, it's true that private schools may have limited resources, but they often have a tight knit community with a greater sense of school spirit. This can make students feel more connected to school and help them succeed in their desired career.
Additionally, public schools offer a greater sense of quality among students as everyone has access to the same resources and opportunities.
Well, I understand your point about equality, but private schools provide a higher quality education. Overall, private schools teachers are well experienced, who are better equipped to provide a challenging and a stimulate learning environment. Private schools also offer more specialized programs in areas such as STEM or arts, which can make students feel more succeed in their desired field.
I agree that private schools may offer more specialized programs, but public school can still provide a strong academic foundation. Public schools often have a more desired curriculum, which can expose students to a wider range of subjects and ideas.
Private schools also often have more flexibility to tailor their individual personal needs. They are approach to education which can help students achieve their full potential.
Public schools have more resources to support special needs or disabilities, which can help them succeed in their education and future career.
Private schools often have more connections and stronger connections with universities and can provide more opportunities to students to network and gain experience in the desired field to succeed in their future careers.
Public schools are often the center of the community, are their resources and facilities and benefit just not to students but also a wider community. Public schools also have more extracurricular programs and clubs which can provide students with opportunities for personal growth and development.
While I understand the importance of community involvement, private schools can also have a positive impact on society. They often have a stronger emphasis on community service and encourage students to give back to the community. Additionally, private schools also often have a diverse student body than you may think, with the students from different cultural and socio-economic background. This can help students promote understanding and empathy among students and contribute to a harmonious society.
Now let's see characteristics and qualities of government. The schools are blessed with high talented teachers who join with after competing bigger competition. The talent can't be bottom or dominated by anything. It is a God gifted. The potential of these teachers are extremely recognizable. These schools have national and international recognition, regulatory, government, because these schools are under government regulatory. It is because of their in job 70 many of them lacks in ethics of performing their duty for what they are paying sufficient salary.
Quality of private school. Main noticeable quality of private school are that these schools have top class management and the compact for maintaining its quality, for keeping them ahead in the business, time, discipline, punctuality, security, etc. Are maintained at a greater level. Teacher to student ratio is less in these schools, thereby providing very comfortable learning environment. Private schools have better safety record. Their examination leaves and other all activities and periodical tests are programmed from very beginning. They usually organize Teachers spends meeting to discuss about the strength and weakness of the student and other good or bad practices of the student to check these of certain intervals of the session year.
And to share with you drawbacks of private schools. A very noticeable point is that private schools have expensive and commerciable everything, keeping aside all ethical values of education system. Thereby putting these schools inject unnecessary programs. They are putting unnecessary pressure on a pocket. The good qualities of these schools are butcher on the traditional, killing all traditional values and education system. Once upon a time, students were hiding their face from a teachers for outside at a wrong place. They would do greed and learning on the teacher's feet. The large bags filled with maximum books and notebooks put more physically pressure, particularly at a lower class. On a this is a highly drawbacks of a private schools. This is my perception that private schools receive few low quality teachers on a low salary, and this is teachers have a get up, high quality get up, impress physically to exterior world. And I don't mean that all teachers are like this.
Government schools also have drawbacks. Despite many remarkable quality, it has been noticed that many government teachers seldom discharge their knowledge in the classroom. Teaching track records of these schools are very poor. These schools lack in discipline. They does not exhibit performance as per the expectations of the parents and students.
Let's know more about private schools. The mode of communication of many private schools are English, Hindi. Discipline with learning. In government schools, these things are hardly taken care of. Private schools may attention toward discipline of every student as a point of routine, potentially hygiene and uniform. Private schools bring more ideas related to extracurricular and social activities or inter-school competition for engaging students. In government school these activities are less or absent. Provide proper infrastructure and equipment recovered for the physical development of children. Private schools are accountable for the result and hence their teachers are more recovered for the physical development of children. Private schools are accountable for the result and hence their teachers are more dedicated and hardworking.
Private schools have better infrastructure, emphasis on discipline, higher standards, individual attention. Public schools have poor infrastructure, poor education, poor discipline, and poor standards.
But poor students can't afford this education in private schools. The poor parents can't pay the fees of private schools and they are highly expensive. And they are highly.
Calm down, sisters. Calm down. Due to a short time, have to end our conversation. In conclusion, both public schools and private schools have their both public schools and private schools have their pros and cons. But schools for a student depends on their individual need and properties. While cost and accessible may be important from others, may prioritize academic rigor of a sense of community. Schools are the home of education, and most of all, it produces nation's future. So it must need better regulation. Very important part of these schools must be to inject human values in the student is honesty, goodwill, honor, integrity, loyalty, obedience, patriotism, discipline, non-violence, peace, justice, and punctuality. Many wills of a society evolves from human body is corruption, and many social evil side is the human being himself which can strongly check himself from doing wrong. Police and force cannot be deployed behind everybody for checking from us. Thank you so much for listening to us.